Yo, what up guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm a car guy from Calgary, this little farm town in Alberta, middle of Canada, where they say there are only two seasons here, winter and construction. Now if you've been following me for a long time on this channel, you'll know that I make the city out to have super bipolar weather. But honestly, it snows more often than it doesn't. And I think I'm gonna go put on some pants. Alright, so being a winter guy, I figured making this video might be beneficial for some of you guys who also live in frigid climates. So here's my list of the top important things that every Canadian car person should have in their car during their winter season. And just to make things easier and to keep complaints to a minimum, because especially in this city, that's really all everyone talks about is the weather. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Ugly weather we're having. Ugly weather we're having. That's usually how it goes here. So the first object that any winter car person should keep in their car is an ice scraper. Preferably the dual-sided one with an ice scraper on one side and a snow brush on the other. You can also use the blow technique. Not the most effective. For the ice, you can actually get away with using your credit card. I've had to do that countless times. Now obviously, if you care for your car's paint, I wouldn't use the brush directly on it, but this car is wrapped, so I don't really care. But some of you might have like exposed carbon parts that you really don't want to micro scratch. So in that case, you guys can wrap a microfiber towel around the brush part and kind of just hold it in place if you don't have a clip or anything. Because really, you're just pushing the snow off anyway. All right, so next important thing you guys are gonna need, especially during the winter season, is a shovel. Now if you have a smaller car, foldable ones do exist, but this is in case you catch yourself in really deep snow. Just want to make sure you guys have an escape route. Now next on our list, and this is a lifesaver, it can work for most cars. This, an external battery charger. This has saved me more times than I can remember. Like sometimes I'd have to pull over to the side of the road, middle of the mountains with no reception, after countless hours of driving on the road to get some rest, only to leave my radio on and to wake up that my battery's completely dead. And of course, being in the middle of the mountains, no reception, obviously no one's gonna be around to help you boost your car. That is when this guy comes in handy. So if you're unfamiliar with what this is, you guys can actually charge a dead battery by yourself without needing booster cables and importantly, someone else's car. And just connect to the battery terminal. So right now you see it's working, but sometimes if the weather is too cold, you'll have to press this exclamation mark right here. Just hold and press that button and it'll override the system and actually start giving your battery power. Perfect. Now depending on the voltage and the amperage size, you can boost up to a certain vehicle, but even the entry-level $100 ones you can pick up at Walmart, those are good for all the smaller JDM cars and can even boost some trucks. And what's cool is this one actually comes with a built-in flashlight. So, two birds. I just turned on my car and guess who's playing? At the end of the night when I look at your eyes, you be coming on home with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up with Soul Decision. And a lot of you guys might not even know who that band is. Another thing I suggest everyone keep in their cars, rain or shine, is a simple toolkit. I mean, your basic tools will suffice. Got your flathead, Phillips, square head, maybe some hex tools, box cutter. These will definitely come in handy, and maybe zip ties. I only have one left. All the products and items that I'm sharing with you guys are actually all available through the links in the description of this video. And I'll be transparent with you guys. It is through the Amazon affiliate program. So anything you buy through the links below, I do get a small profit, but you guys don't actually pay any extra on top. It just helps out the channel. At the end of the day, I would just learn up on some basic car maintenance so that in a real life situation, if you actually are waiting for help, you're not just waiting, twiddling your thumbs. The problems that you guys are facing in your life right now might be fixed by the most basic and most simple of solutions. Just keep that in mind. It's a smart idea to always keep extra windshield washer fluid with you, preferably the ones that can handle deep freeze temperatures. And that you can read from the packaging itself. The last important thing that I would suggest to keep in your car, but certainly not least, is sunglasses. UV protective shades, specifically. This is for the snow blindness.
Reflection of the sunshine off the fresh snow could lead to problems with your vision.
So wear sunglasses while driving to reduce the glare, especially on the fresh snow sunny days. I actually want to see what these look like. And you can actually turn the lights on. What the? It's pretty dope, actually. These are gonna be my New Year's glasses. Now, several good ideas for good measure. Practically our safety box. So first we got extra winter clothing, another jacket, gloves, scarf, extra toques, and actually we're gonna be giving away 3 of our Kmart beanies to 3 random comments, so leave some good vibes below and I'll randomly select 3 of you guys to win the hat I'm currently wearing right now. They're super comfy. Smart to carry around an extra blanket, might get cold. It's a good idea to keep rock, salt, sand, or even kitty litter in your trunk. Having these will help you melt ice, but it also acts as extra weight in the car to help give you better road traction. I mean, unless you're into this kind of stuff. It'll also be a smart idea to just carry around a first aid kit. So, you got your Band-Aid, toothpaste, toothbrush, maybe nail clippers. It's practically what you bring with you when you go traveling inside your toiletry bag. Try to keep your phone fully charged before hitting the road, but always keep a cell phone charger in your car as well. You'll definitely need a phone to call for assistance if you're ever stuck in the middle of nowhere or, God forbid, involved in a car crash. Booster cables just in case, as a second option to your external battery charger. And then you got some non-perishable food items, some snacks. Now if you get stranded, you may have to wait for assistance. The wait could also be long if road conditions are bad, so storing water and snacks in your car will come in handy in these situations. Water, super important. Beans, and if you're Asian, spam. But you never know, guys. You might go hungry on the road. You might also consider putting a can opener in that toolkit. So these are just some of the essential things that I would suggest you guys keep in your car during the winter season. And this is through my own personal experience. But before you guys hit the road, I suggest you guys make sure you have a full tank of gas, good wiper blades, and a good set of winter tires. I'm feeling happy. And moments don't go out. It's a video. What did you slip me? Heart is racing, man, I'm kidding. Take a thumbnail photo in shorts, the negative 25-degree weather.